So desexualizing your brain, what does that even mean? This means taking your desires to watch the hub and completely shout it off of a mountain to never be seen again. But of course, the hub is just like a frost troll. It pretty much always finds a way to come back to haunt you. So I got to thinking, what is the cheat code to desexualizing your brain? I don't necessarily think that there is one. However, I do think that there is a roadmap that you can actually take in order to find a way to desexualize your brain. So in this video, I want to actually use the Skyrim skill tree, mostly because I figured this way, it's kind of a way to look at the resilience that you're actually using to actually upgrade all of your skills. And obviously over time, your skills will increase and eventually you'll hit level 100 and then pretty much master it. Same with pretty much how it works in Skyrim. You pretty much have to build up your pickpocket, your lock picking, you have to work on your stamina, your health, and you know, the same can apply to real life, because you could use this as your resilience to the hub or resilience to your phone, pretty much upgrade different parts of your life. Considering my circumstances, there's absolutely nobody home, and because there's nobody home, what do you do whenever there's nobody home? Well, other than playing Skyrim, you pretty much just beat your Elder Wand, which is actually Harry Potter, not Skyrim. Anyways, I resisted the urge to watch the hub, therefore pretty much building up my skill tree, and every single day that I end up doing this, I slowly build my skill tree until eventually I master it. But of course, resilience to the hub is not the only thing that you must master. There's actually a lot of other things you must master as well. So I'm going to give you guys 3 skills that you guys can work on in order to actually build up a better resilience and completely desexualize your brain, and this will give you a better outlook not only on life but also on maybe future or current relationships. Now, the reason that I bring up actually building this kind of skill is mostly because whenever you get onto TikTok or Instagram, you're looking for essentially pornography without even realizing it, or maybe your subconscious is kind of guiding you to it, and essentially what you're doing is leading yourself into this like dopamine hit, this little magic tap right to the brain. That is kind of what you're like craving, but you don't even realize it. Think of it this way, you trying to find this kind of stuff on Instagram or TikTok is sparking your inner werewolf, and then because you're sparking your inner werewolf, you go animalistic, okay? And then your urges and cravings for this, you know, pretty much the hub is insane, okay? And at that point, you just really can't control it, and that's whenever you become ferocious and you're like, you know, just going absolutely wild on yourself. Alright, starting off with skill number 1, unfollow meme pages. So what I've done is unfollow a bunch of meme pages because meme pages for some odd reason seems to attract sexual content, and because they attract so much sexual content, it's honestly just useless to have on your phone. And I've literally just unfollowed a whole bunch of meme pages. I don't follow any meme pages anymore. I only follow the things that I actually want to see and the people that actually inspire me. So number 2, the next skill that you can work on is building your resilience to the hub. You probably hear this all the time. In fact, I kind of talked about it vaguely in the very beginning of this video, but building your resilience to the hub and really just rejecting that kind of content will actually make you more desirable to females than you would expect. Now, of course, this doesn't maybe affect you currently in your situation, but I can guarantee it will actually benefit you in the long run, and this is why. Imagine that you're talking to this girl, you're actually considering a pretty good relationship with her, and she seems very interesting to you. All of a sudden one day she pops the question, do you watch porn? And of course that was pretty much her way of putting a freeze spell on you to making you just completely stiffen up and just freeze. But imagine if you were able to actually say, oh no, I don't watch the hub because it's bad for me. This will make you feel good about yourself and actually bring up your confidence, but it'll actually make her friends' boyfriends look more like shit if they actually like, you know, watch the hub too. And if you're the guy who's pretty much not watching the hub, it will make you more desirable. So skill number 3 is entering the female mind. Now, entering the female mind is essentially your way of gaining knowledge from another perspective. So for example, why might a girl actually chase a guy who's completely full of himself? And it's very, very simple, because he does not simp for her. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that you need to become a bad boy too and join the Thieves Guild. It really just means that you have to actually train your mind to not simp for girls. Now the thing is girls might want a lot from different guys and stuff like that, but there is some very basic things that they want pretty much from most guys because they're very simple, but they just can't seem to actually put out. And those things are, they want to feel safe and trust you, they want to observe how you treat others, and they also want to know, what is your purpose? What do you want to fulfill as a man? These three things will set you apart from so many men, because if you become the guy who gives up all of his hobbies and all of his passions for a girl, then you are pretty much doing the how to do it yourself quick guide to losing a girl. So while she might actually want to go out and pretty much do some baking, or maybe go out and do some shopping with her, lady friends, instead of you being with her at every second, at every moment, which honestly, that was a lot of what I had as a problem in the past, you got to go out and actually go do hobbies, go find a passion, whether it's playing basketball with the boys, or even by yourself, or maybe it's skateboarding, or maybe it's like making YouTube videos, or heck, even something as simple as photography. I seriously believe whenever you're trusting and you treat others with respect and you have hobbies and you have passions, that you can go so much farther, and honestly so many other guys, simply because you're kind of hitting those like very, very simple things that so many guys get wrong. Essentially, there is no cheat codes, there's no ways that it is an easy way out. It's honestly, it's going to take time, and what you're gonna have to do is level up your skill tree and build the resilience over time to get to where you want to be in life. Even if that means putting yourself through some discomfort and giving up some of those instant gratifications, it's really just all for the long term. You're in it for the long term. You're in it for your future relationship that's to come, or even your current relationship, depending on your situation, or maybe you're single and honestly, it's just for you. Just so that you can feel better, feel more confident and happy about yourself. Like I've said before, it's not easy, but it's possible. You just gotta have the discipline to do it. And speaking of discipline, check out this video right here if you pretty much want to find a way that you can start building better discipline. Maybe you're not disciplined enough to put in these actionable steps or something like that. Maybe you're not feeling like you're fully getting it or something, then definitely watch this video because it will help you tremendously. And lastly, thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you guys learned something and enjoyed this video. And I wanted to hear from you guys. What was actually your Skyrim race? What race did you choose? I chose Argonian because I liked breathing underwater. That was like super convenient. So that was just me, and I want to hear from you guys. So leave a comment down below and find the fire within you and stay Diablo.